Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another political episode. So today we're taking a look at the some 2024 U.S. presidential election predictions. I'm also going to state my feelings towards a video and a channel that honestly I don't feel really supported to, and that's kind of it's probably because of the results. And I watched the video I have watched, and this is why I've given you guys this poll. It's my poll given to you guys, displayed in front of you guys. It said, quote, what are your guys' predictions on the 2024 presidential election or results? Most of you guys, 44%, said a very close election and be like a 2016 style. And honestly, I think that's the most realistic out of that all. Some of you guys put 11% said Trump would win all the swing states. 22% would say that Trump will flip some swing states. 11% said that Biden will win North Carolina. And 11% said that Biden would carry the same states in 2020. Same results. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys what I think. And I am going to say it's probably going to be the bottom one here, a very close election, and Trump is probably going to flip some states, the 22% and 44%. Because realistically, Biden is president, right? 2020, he became president, and usually your support declines in these days because you take a look at Barack Obama. Barack Obama was elected in 2008. He carried a dozen states. And in 2012, he didn't gain any states. He lost some support. He lost North Carolina and he lost Indiana. Same thing with Donald Trump. He was elected in 2016. He lost some states. These states, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, blah, 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 they didn't go out and vote for Trump again like they did in 2016 because they like Trump. But, and I get what they're saying, and this is what PA Election HQ is saying. PA Election HQ claims that the polls are all in favor for Democrats. That's true. There are some polls that are in favor for Democrats. They are tilting for Democrats, that absolutely. But they're not all Democrats. Here are the actual polls I got from Wikipedia. And this could be, I could be wrong. PA Politics could be getting his polls from a different source, but I'm using Wikipedia as my source. I've gone through every state, and this is the majority of polls. One has Trump here, and to claim I'm not biased, I even gave Wisconsin more bluer. That's because Trump has won one poll out of a dozen Biden polls in the state of Wisconsin. So yes, you'll see it's very realistic here. Trump having a little lead over Biden, winning by just a little bit here. But PA Politics, which I find is to be very surprising and mind-blowing here, is predicting what like this election's back in May of 2021. And I think that is very unrealistic. I made my opinion in the comments, and that did not go well at all. I got chopped up in the comments. I didn't say Trump would win or Trump would lose. I said it would be a close election. A lot of people down in the comments that commented me, they said that they claimed that I was delusional for thinking that this exact map is not going to be the election result map 2024. Never in U.S. history has an election looked exactly like the same like the previous election. Never. And I get what they're saying. It's a rematch. So they should look the same because, same rematch. But a lot has changed. A lot of views have changed over the course of time. Let's see. Republicans won a lot of popular votes in a lot of races in 2022, despite underperforming. But it proves how equally divided this country is. And sure, yeah, Lisa Masutsky, whatever her name is, she won by a lot. That's because Republicans didn't care enough to go out and vote. Democrats had an issue to go out and vote. So that's why there was blue. And yes, it's true. Wisconsin has a lot of Democrat polls. But when it comes to the actual polls I've gotten right here, this seems to be more accurate. Yes, Michigan is tilting left. So we are going to take a look here at a 13 keys tracker. And I'm going to finish off on this note. I'm not attacking PA elections. This is his opinion. I just wanted to put it up there just to say, hey, I kind of disagree with his predictions, but I'm hoping that one of you guys could speak up and kind of let me know, is this more accurate, or like kind of if I'm on the wrong track or something, or I'm misunderstanding PA politics view here. So with that disclosed, we are going. So yeah, they've other thing too is Biden. I'm strongly confident he will not win North Carolina. That's the other thing. PA politics doesn't think he will win North Carolina, but a lot in the comments in his video thinks he's gonna win North Carolina. I don't think so, because North Carolina has been trending right in 2022, and in the North Carolina GOP won major races in North Carolina. So I think that's so. Yeah, I just wanted to disclose that. Compare the two polls of my Wikipedia poll here and the poll from PA Elections HQ, and what you guys think in the end. So I'm going to close this out, and we're going to do a 13 keys tracker. And this is what Red Eagle Politics did, and I'm going to do it too. This is what we're going to do here. I'm going to think, okay, more realistically, this is more like a Trump tracker. This is the first time I've learned about this website, so I'm new. I just used his link, so we're kind of using the Trump tracker. But we're going to kind of put it into a centrist module. Well, actually, let's see. I think we can do a right-wing view this time. A true and false. So midterm gains. They got, when it comes to the GOP, they got some gains. Very little in 2022. Very little gains, and which really puts a status quo. They did get Nevada. They did get some House seats, but that's pretty much it. They did gain the House of Representatives. So they did get something out of the midterm, in my opinion. When it comes to this, no primary contest. What would that be? No primaries. Well, I don't know. I'm uncertain of what that means, because there are primary contests. So that's false. Incumbent seeking re-election. False. Donald Trump is not the incumbent president, meaning it's probably going to be it's going to be a lot harder. But then again, Joe Biden has a poor approval rating, and people don't like him, and people think he's incompetent. More people think Joe Biden's incompetent than Donald Trump. A lot of people think both are incompetent, but I think Joe Biden wins when it comes to the incompetence. So no third party. Third party, don't like third parties. Why? Why are third parties a problem? Because they always steal the votes. Republicans should be concerned about the Libertarian Party. Why? Libertarian Party steals a lot of conservative votes. Green Party steals a lot of liberal votes. Democrats shouldn't like the Green Party, and Republicans shouldn't like the Libertarian Party because in the end, they're stealing votes from the major parties. So no third party. I think there are going to be third parties in this election, honestly, because people don't like Trump and people don't like Biden, which means third parties are going to start. It's going to be 2016, where same situation. So I would put, I would say, leaning, because it's not going to be like Ross Perot in 1992. Okay, I don't think it's going to be that at all. But a lot of choices. Strong short-term economy. Is so the economy is not in recession during the. I think the economy is in a recession. It's getting better. So I do think it'd be likely false. Strong long-term economy here. The economy is growing during the term equals or exceeds mean growth during the previous 2 years. It's growing. Absolutely false here. So when it comes to this major policy change, the incumbent administration affects major changes in national policy. Joe Biden has done very little. And most of what Joe Biden did was the government. So we're gonna say, I think this is Professor Alan Lichtman's famous 13 House 13. So he says it's true, Mr. Lichtman. So Biden. I would say that's true, because Biden did overturn a lot of changes that Trump has done. No social unrest. Lichtman is thinking this is pretty positive for the White House party when it comes to social unrest. No social unrest so far. However, it's more so taking a look here, I'd say no social unrest. That's pretty true. Or probably this one here. No scandal. Well, we know about Hunter Biden. So this one is false. Yes. And by that, Trump wins with the reasons here. No scandal, no foreign military failure. It's kind of neutral. Major foreign military success. I would say that's true. Ukraine is doing good. A lot of people are frustrated with the president because of how Ukraine has impacted the economy. So we might go back to midterm gains, if you will. yeah, let's go back. So yeah, after the midterm, the incumbent party holds more seats in the U.S. than after the previous. That is false because a lot has been taken, especially in the House of Representatives and the Hispanic belt. A huge divide. I would definitely, and the approval. Joe Biden has not recovered from his approval rating back in August of 2021. It's still low. It's still done, and I think that's how it's going to be until 2025 until he's out, or unless he wins re-election. Then it's probably going to be till 2029. But taking a look here, despite that, Trump is still a winner here. Charismatic incumbent, or he isn't. That's a strong false. Joe Biden is not known to be a national hero. He's not John McCain. Okay, and I wouldn't say Trump is a national hero, but he's well known. So I'm not going to say. Oh, okay. Well, if he's charismatic, I would say Trump is charismatic, but not a national hero. I mean, he didn't die and save millions of people. I mean, okay. Uncharismatic challenger, meaning is the challenging party. I would say this is true, because I mean, I think Joe Biden has some military experience, but this ought to be so. Trump wins here according to the 13 Keys tracker. 8-5. So that's a pretty good one. So this is our prediction here. What are your thoughts on this? And regarding the polls from PA elections, what do you guys think about this map? This map is going to change when it gets closer. It's good when election day gets closer and closer and closer. It's going to get very competitive very quickly. So, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next